We all know now that we're supposed to talk to our friends and whatever if we're feeling... But the other side of it, if one of your friends comes to you and says, I think I'm depressed, or what should we do?
I think you're best being very frank. People who are very frank with me, and one thing we have to point out, both of us, neither of us are psychologists or psychiatrists. We're not here to give advice on what to do. We're here to help people take that first step.
Okay.
That is very, very difficult, and me and Alan both spoke about it in the green room, saying that that initial step took months of building up to it.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest part, because when you make that step, there are so many avenues. Like, I went through CBT, medication, meditation, yeah. I did everything, and the one thing that worked for me was...
Did you take medication?
Yeah. It didn't quite work for me. Okay. And that's not to say, as I said, it works for a lot of people, and you'll be very clear and very concise.
What did work for you, Bressie?
Physical fitness. You know, and I think a big thing for me is when I came, same with Alan, I was playing rugby professionally, and I retired very quickly through just an onset of injuries. It was like, I suppose, like almost like a taxi man with no car. Like, you weren't able to do your job.
Right.
So I started getting very depressed over that. And this massive physical fitness and challenge was taken out of my life, and I wasn't able to do it anymore. So I decided maybe about 3 or 4 years ago that was something I had to reintroduce. But the one thing I'd advise with it, it's one thing using it and going to the gym once or twice a week. There's a great satisfaction I got out was picking a goal that scared me, that really scared me.
Okay.
Something I wasn't very comfortable with, and aiming at it. And then what happens with that is you start realising that you control your mind. You know, I did triathlons. I had a massive fear of water. I hated fish, hated everything about water. And I took the option of taking it on and doing it. And when I was doing the first swim, in the middle of it, I started realising I control myself. I control my mind. And that was a very liberating place to be.